Hello there, everybody, and welcome along to episode 17 of Galactic Science, Season 2 with me, TechnoJock, and we've got lots to cover today. Changes out at the mob spawner. I have taken out the two spawners that we had in there, the skeleton and the zombie spawner, and swapped it out with the powered Enderman spawner that we made last episode. Down here we've got our system all set up nicely. We've got our vacuum hopper there and our diamond spikes and everything, and by flicking this switch on we will have Enderman toddling down here in short order, and sure enough they die quite happily on there. Well, they're not very happy about it, but they die on there, and there we go. We can get rid of that stuff. And eventually the vacuum hopper will soak all that stuff up, and we've got lots and lots of lovely, lovely ender pearls coming in here. I've yet to do something about this wall. We've obviously got sufficient skulls and heads going to take us on for the next little while. I can always swap things back out, and we've got enderman heads as well. Need to sort out something with that. Don't need the dimlets and a bunch of other stuff that's in there, and I'm not altogether sure. Yeah, not altogether sure what those are even for. Let's go back up then, inside. Very pleased with how that's going. We have got an expanded tree farm now. So swapped out the saplings for the spruce saplings, so now we get these gigantic trees. So we're getting a lot more wood in. I've put in an octadic capacitor into this farming station, so we've got a much bigger area. I think it's 15 by 15 if I remember correctly. So that's going... I'm stuck. That's going nicely, keeping us out of mischief with regards to wood. So we've got plenty wood coming in here. It's almost too much wood coming in, really, but yeah, it's all fine. I'll show you what's going on underneath there. Let's dump all this stuff off. That'll disappear in a second. Oh, I hope it disappears in a second. Right, yeah, so upgraded barrel there. We've got 1,024 stacks of spruce wood, plenty of saplings. I've even bee-spaced a barrel to our incoming bone meal. It's coming in from our sifting operation, so that's why everything's growing so quickly, because it all goes up to... it's being shared over here, and it's all being bone mealed up there as well. We're still just using the wooden axes because, well, why not? But I did need to change over the recipes in there for the spruce wood. But other than that, everything's good. Changed some of the wiring about, so we've actually got Ender IO cabling for power and for stuff. Although I've left this cable down here because these relocators try and attach on to the Ender IO power cables, and it does something weird there. So yeah, I just wanted to make sure that that wasn't doing anything odd, and I swapped back to using a node here with some speed upgrades just to make sure that the output of this chemical decomposer was going to these barrels as quickly as possible, because we've been upgrading a lot of the speed things, so speed is of the essence here. Because we now have a very good supply of ender pearls, I have upgraded all of the wiring, most of the wiring I should say, with the Ender IO energy conduit, the Ender energy conduit, which can transfer 81,000 RF per tick per connection, because well, because we want lots of power to be available at all times. So now we've got 64 speed upgrades in here. As you can see, this is rocking on. Absolutely. Don't have the fortune upgrades in here. Don't think it's really necessary. We're getting lots and lots of stuff coming in here. And then if we go up here, this is rattling away with 64 speed upgrades, and the fortune upgrades do make a difference to the output from this. And things are going okay here. But you'll note that we've got a bit of a backlog here and there. Not so much here. But this isn't going fast enough. Even with all those speed upgrades, this can't keep up. So I'm going to need to put in another one of these automatic hammerers just to keep up with the demand for this thing, because it's yeah, it's just not doing. So we've got plenty of stuff coming in. Got over 100 stacks of iron there. The other stuff's going okay. I would like there to be a little bit more gold, but yeah, well, we don't always get what we like. Other stuff. Let's have a look through here. I am doing carbon into coal at the moment. We've got plenty dash should we require it. Everything's going okay there. And I think that's about it. Let's have a look at the quest situation. Going up in the world, we've only got one quest left to do there, and that's to make the tier 3 rocket. And if we have a look at the tier 3 rocket, you can see that it's fairly expensive. We need these heavy duty plates, which are steel, aluminium and bronze, and then using meteoric iron, we craft those together to get the heavy duty plate tier 2, and then we need the tier 3, which requires compressed dash to be able to do. I've got a bunch of compressed dash, got a load of compressed meteoric iron, and I was doing some bronze through here, and I'm wanting to do some more steel. I just want to do that just now. Still using the other compressor, it's a little bit slower, but I'm just putting stuff in there and leaving it to do whilst I'm doing other stuff. What I wanted to do, though, was have a look at some of the other things. Storage solutions I'm not too bothered about at the moment. I don't really know how to use these machines. The item router, black hole storage looks fairly simple, but I don't even need to use that at the moment. The barrels are doing us fine, and I've not bothered with dimensional chests because I'm using dimensional transceivers. So I'll get to that when I get to that. Can go to more power, we can complete some things. I made myself a qubit level 2 cluster. Let's have a look. Qubit level 2 is a form of RF storage. So if I have a look at qubit, where are you? Where are you? There we go. So it requires 4 level 1 qubit clusters, and it's some steel, some casing things, which are easy enough to make, and these things which are, again, easy enough to make. What's going on with my mouse at the moment? It is doing something weird. Anyway, those are pretty simple to make, and I went and did that because I needed to make the 0-point extractor. And the 0-point extractor takes the qubit cluster level 2, a couple more of those things, a couple more of those things, that, which is pretty easy to do, and honestly, what is going on with my mouse? Really? Ghost blocks as well. So yeah, we've got that. So let's claim the reward for that. Claim the reward for that. And we could do a vibrant capacitor bank. That will just give us a little bit of resources to do. We've done the trash can thing, and we could easily do the steam generator thing. It's just a matter that I haven't done it yet. I'm not altogether sure which one of those I would want to claim. And the only other thing to do there is the solar panel Mark III. if we have a look at solar panels, the Mark III requires heavy-duty plates, and those heavy-duty plates, they're not the same as the rocket ones. Are they? No. Those are tier 2. And those are tier 1. So it's a different mod. It's the 4-space Mercury mod. Okay. So we need iridium plates and iridium crystals. And that comes from Mercury iridium ore. So we need to go to Mercury. I think we can do that. I think we can do that at the moment. So what I am doing is I'm trying to get stuff together so I can get pretty much the same setup that we've got on Mars. And then we can have our quarry there. Don't think I can really have all of the quarries or both quarries running at the same time because, well, we're already using 6,000 RF per tick just now, so that's probably not going to work. I need more coal. One more coal from in there, and we can make a couple of these double layer capacitors, which will then allow us to make that along with that to make our octadic capacitor, because I need to make another dimensional transceiver. So got that. I've got fused quartz. Oh, I needed to make the ender resonator. I don't have the soul sand. I need to be able to make. I need gold as well. Cool. So that and that should be good. So yeah, I need to make another dimensional transceiver to get power over there. Let's see, what else have I got? I've got the Ender Quarry, Magnum Torch, the Ender Markers. I've got a dimensional anchor should I require to chunk load the area, although the Ender Quarry should do that. I've got chests and barrels. I will need to get myself another one of those furnaces and another one of those sifting setups, but for the moment, let's get over the... Oh, and I want to get a teleporter set up as well, so I'll need to make another couple of these things. That should be relatively straightforward. Let's go and put this... wrong thing. The soul sand, that... what else did I need? That and that. Cool beans. Right, so we're going to need to make a matter transmitter and a matter receiver. Need to see what's in this. Yeah, I'm not even going to bother with that. I might just bin it. And a tutorial sign. And to be honest, I don't think I'm even going to bother with that either. I'm going to bin that as well. Yep, just bin it. It's gone. Cheery bye. Right. Lapis. Need a couple more lapis. In fact, I need 4 more lapis. Cool. And we can make 2 of these. Boop, boop, like so. And I need ender pearls. Cool. Need to turn my magnet back on. So 1 matter transmitter, 1 matter receiver, and we will dial this thing in. So this transmitter is going to go under here. Let's just pop it there. It's powering up. Going to call this one Mercury. And that's good. And then we're going to say Mercury, we're going to go and dial to the moon. So when I jump on this one, yep, cool. And then when I dig this up, that's fine. That goes to there. That goes to there. And that goes to there. This will be finished. Yes, it is. I'm going to put these two in here. And we'll be able to get to Mercury shortly. I think the Tier 2 rocket is good to be able to get us to Mercury. I'm pretty sure. Dimensional transceiver, please. Oh, no. Need to do that to get our vibrant crystal. And then we need our Enderman soul vial, which is obviously easy to get now with our Enderman powered spawner. No, wrong room. You'd think I'd know my way about my own base, but oh, apparently not. So that and that and... Ooh, and that is me out of levels. I'll need to go and get some from the spawner. Really should make that obelisk. Let's just grab a good few. There we go. And that'll get that going. Perfect. On you go. Now, once we've gone to Mercury and set this up, I'm thinking I might be able to get away with not having to go to other planets. There's a good reason why I'm thinking that. Now, I want to start looking at stars align. We can probably start doing. We can make a heart of the star fairly easily. Heart of the star is nether star, which we can make. We can synthesize those. Crushed diamond, we can do gold powder and redstone. Obviously very easy. So we can do that. Then we would need gravity helmet, star harvester, a charger, and we've already done the netherrack. So the gravity helmet I think requires another nether star. Gravity helmet needs one of those depleted nether stars. So when we do the heart of the star one, then we can get that, so that's fine. That's no bother. And steel ingots are easy. The charger, well, that couldn't be much easier for us because we've got more iron than we know what to do with. That would be fine. What was the other thing? Stars align. Oh, it was the star harvester. Star harvester. Sapphires. No, that's from Pluto. Well, that brings us on to the next thing. Chetwinium. Or chetwinium. There's a bunch of stuff. That gives us sapphires. Okay. And then the other thing that I'm wanting to look at is the other quest line, which is Stargate SG Minecraft. And that starts off with us needing to get Naquita. And Naquita requires Venus crystals. So, Naquita is made by combining Venus crystals and 8 blocks of coal. So it's quite expensive in terms of carbon. But Venus crystals, as the name suggests, come from Venus. I don't want to have to go to Venus. You can chemically synthesizing using cthlenium and slyndium. Now, cthlenium has got an atomic weight of 891. Slyndium has got an atomic weight of 256. And if we have a look at Minecam, you can see these are all on the upper end of the the periodic table. These are all compounds, these ones. But this is the last thing, this is the heaviest element that's available to us. Note, these are made up elements, these ones. I don't think there's actually a physical possibility of something having an atomic weight as high as 891. I could be wrong, it's been a long time since I've done chemical physics. So we've got Cathlenium, Wilithium, generic barium, Ratachium, Chetwinium, Slyndium, and Millennium. So, the way that we've got to make Venus crystals, and indeed, what was it, the Slyndium that we can make into, where is it? Which one was it? We can make frozen iron ingots from Pluto using this stuff, Millennium. It was Chetwindium that makes the sapphires that we need. So we need to make Chetwindium, and let's have a look at that. Chetwindium we can make, it's got an atomic weight of 396, so that is that twice. So if we fuse Millennium, or Mimlennium, yeah. If we fuse two Mimlenniums together, then we get Chetwindium. And to get Mimlennium, our easiest bet is to fuse two Einsteiniums together. So let's do that. Let's grab... and if you remember, Einsteinium we could make by combining lead and chlorine, of which we have more than enough at the moment. So let's grab this just now. So if we go to the fusion chamber and do 2 Einsteinium, and then we'll put this back in, and we've got Millennium. So if we do that again, to get us another Millennium, we can go one in one side and one in the other, and that gives us our Chetwindium. Now, if we put that in here, we get a sapphire. Cool. Cool beans. So all we need is another 5 of them. We can do that Star Harvester one. Now the Venus crystals, they're a bit more tricky. Let's have a look at this. I'm going to need... Let's do the first bits first. Let's make ourselves a bunch of Einsteinium. Let's just do this. Okay, so we've got a load of Einsteinium, and I'm going to take this stuff and I'm going to combine it again to make our Millennium. And then I am going to take half of the Millennium, and I'm going to do it again like that, and we're going to get our Chetwindium, right? Then I need to add in, I need to go and get some more lead and chlorine, because I need Einsteinium again. I have not worked out the ratios of exactly what I need. And also, whilst I'm here, I'm going to get some other stuff. I'm going to get 2 lots of sodium, 3 lots of magnesium, and I think that should be it just now. Yeah. Let's toddle on back through here. So I need to grab a little bit of Einsteinium with what we've got. So we've got the Chetwindium, and I'm going to do let's do 15 of this, because we've got 15 Chetwindium. Yeah. So that goes in there, that goes in there. Fine, fine. Now we take the Einsteinium that we just made and the chetwindium, and that makes us ratacium. And I should not have done that because I need more chetwindium now. That, along with the chetwindium. Let's make more Einsteinium. And how much of that do I need? I really must figure out the amounts that I need. So, millennium there. Right, so chetwinium, ratacium gives us the cathlenium. Okay, so we've got cathlenium. Next up, we need 2 sodium together gives us titanium. Then with some magnesium gives us selenium, and then with magnesium again gives us palladium, and then with magnesium one more time gives us cerium. Cool. Then yeah, that's fine. And then with mimium, which is going to be that, gives us slindium. And slindium and cathlenium should give us our Venus crystals. Wow. This is a lot of doing stuff. No? Maybe it's like that. No? Come on. Ah. That way around. There we go. And we can make Venus crystal. Excellent. So that we're going to need. And we need to... Yeah, that's going to give us the Venus crystals that we can make our naquita with that. I'm going to run the Einsteinium back through here again because I don't want to end up with... Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. What do we need to add the Einsteinium to? Oh, chetwindium. So we make another thing of chetwindium. And that to make the ratacium. Right, cool. That means we don't have any radioactives on us, so that's fine. So we've got a load of stuff now. We've got a bunch of ratacium. That's all good. And I'm quite happy with that. So that's what we're going to be doing. Let me go and get the rest of the stuff ready, and we're going to head on over to Mercury and set that up. And I'll probably figure out the ratios of all these things that I'm going to need. Okay, things are operating a little bit better up here. Again, now that I've got the second automatic hammer, again, fully upgraded. I've got the resources to do it. It just takes me a little time to craft up that stuff. So yeah, they're going nicely. That's keeping up with stuff fairly nicely now. Yep, quite happy with that. And it's now time to go to Mercury. I am not taking a fuel loader with me. I have got. Actually, I'm going to take the fuel loader with me. I want to take some sort of energy storage with me as well. Unless, aha, right, no, that's what I'll do. I'll configure this here and now so that I can get power, receive. Yep, that's gonna do okay. Yep, right, okay. Everything should be okay with that. Let's go to Mercury. I'm okay for all of this. That should be fully loaded. That has got fuel. We are good to go. Let's go to Mercury. Base is looking good. Cleared up the top of it as well from meteors and stuff, so everything's looking pretty good. Come on. 1, and go. That looks like a moon base to me. Okay, lander is going. We are good to go. Let's slow down a little bit. We're in the green. Here comes the ground. Here we go. Boom. Excellent. Perfect. Looks a lot like the moon, I have to say. It looks a lot like the moon. Let's get our dimensional transceiver down. That's holding steady. Perfect. Let's quickly get other things out, like our magnum torch. I'm gonna put it right there. And let's grab some energy conduit. So we're gonna have that there, and we'll have surface rocky, no turf. And the moon looks, the sun looks like it's going quite quickly, so we don't want to be hanging around here too much. Let's get our matter receiver. That's cool, and we're going to call this one Mercury, like that. And then we grab our transmitter, and that one is already set up. And we'll hide the thingy bob. Right, cool beans. Let's grab the rocket from here, the launch pad. We'll take that back with us. May as well grab the fuel whilst we're here. Put that in there. Really? A full fuel canister? So it didn't actually take us any fuel to get here. Gonna leave that there, that looks cool. Right, so we're in this bit here. Cool. Let's grab that and put it there. And we'll grab these, put that one there for a start. We'll have, mind you, no, let's not put it there, because that's miles away from our power. So it would be more sensible, in fact, if let's put that back down quickly there. So I'm going to put this, here, and that's going to go there, and then we're going to have one chest with a sorting upgrade on it, and we're going to have barrels with sorting upgrades on them. So the chest will go there. Sorting upgrade. Cool beans. And then we're going to go like that. And then like that. Cool. And then let's see. We're going to have, would you not? We're going to have like that. Then we're going to have how am I going to do this? I think what I'm actually going to have is something a little bit different here, but what we are going to want is we're going to want to have our furnace and our atomic sieve set up. So we're going to have an atomic sieve, atomic sieve? No, it's not even an atomic furnace. Electric sieve there, and that there, and we'll just put those in there. Still need to get upgrades for that actually, but that's fine. And then I'm gonna do like so. that should be fine. Ooh, ooh. Cool. So that's powered, that's powered. Surface rock. Uses for surface rock. That can get straight up sieved like that. But we're going to have, in fact, Mercury. So surface rock, subsurface rock, and then Mercury rock. And I would imagine the Mercury cobblestone needs to be smelted before it can then be sieved. So that's a 1% chance. So we've got the three things, and we've got Mercury meteor ore, tin, copper, and gold. The gold could be quite good. Okay, so we're going to need a few more barrels and stuff, but let me get the markers down for this, and we can have this set up, and we'll be back in a moment. Right, I've got all of the markers down, and as you can see, they are working nicely. It has successfully established a boundary. I don't have anything plugged into it as yet. I got these upgrades from the base. I shall replace them when I get a second, but that's looking all good there. So what I want to do is I want to get this going. Actually, I want to actually start it going just now, and I've got one energy conduit left, and that's all I need to be able to do that, and that is now going. Cool beans. I want to set this to active with signal though, so I can turn it off if need be. There we go. It's on, it's doing, it's scanning, and we have stuff coming in. Cool, cool, cool. Right, so first thing first, I want to have the cobblestone going into one of these barrels, but let's have it going into one that's not B-spaced. Let's just do that, and Mercury cobblestone goes into there, and there we go. Cool. Also, I don't need the subsurface rock or the surface rock B-spaced. So let's put that. Let's just put them in these ones. So that and that. Surface rock can go there. Subsurface rock can go there. And that goes like that. So now we're getting copper and iridium ore coming in. Excellent. The iridium is exactly what I require. That's really nice that I've got that. In fact, that is perfect because... tin as well. Good, good. Let's take that and put it into one of the B-spaced ones. Let's lock all of these. In fact, let's lock everything just now. I'll take that out because I just want uses of that. Smelt it down gets us 1. Yeah, we've got a choice of smelting it or smelting it, so we can get 9 of them, and that way we can use these in the compressor for that. That's going to give us our iridium plates. That gets 2 iridium plates, and we need 2 iridium plates gives us 3. So for each iridium, we get 1 heavy duty plate, and we need those heavy duty plates for our solar panel. So that's fine. That's exactly what we want. We're actually in pretty good shape here. And I don't have the other thing that I want. Let's pop back to the base again just briefly to grab one more thing. And we should be good to go. We will need to put more upgrades on those barrels, like void upgrades and things like that. But There was one thing I was making there. I've made a retrieval node. Recipe for that. You need 2 normal nodes, and you need ender pearls and emeralds, or an emerald. And I want that, and then I want pipe. So I want that pipe in there, and how am I going to do this? That retrieval node will work on the thingy bob, and then those will go to the other things. I think that's how I want to do it. Let's pop back over. We can run back and forth, it doesn't really matter. I'll need to dial it up again. So we go Moon to Mercury, dial once. Now that we've got a couple of places we can actually dial to, we just want to have this going like that. Cool, excellent, nice one. So, because we have a few things that we can smelt and not smelt but sieve, because we can sieve all 3 of those, I want to do it slightly differently. I'm going to put our retrieval node there. In fact, let's do this in a tidy manner. Do like that. Then come over, and then we can put that there. Now this should start pulling in stuff from those 2. It won't pull in from that one because it can't sift that. Come on, you should be pulling in. There we go. Oh no, I don't want it to pull in the cobblestone. I'm going to need to get a filter. Or there. Because it can't put that in there. It can pull to the node from there, but no. There we go. Subsurface rock goes in there. Perfect, that's it. And it's going to sift this up. And the subsurface rock, so Mercury subsurface stuff. Mercury. No, not Mercury. Mercury. So that gives crushed uranium, thorium, and iridium ore. In fact, all of them give that. Perfect. So when that comes out, I'll put it into these barrels, which will be the ones that we have B-spaced up. And then the rest of the stuff can be... So what have we got? We've got another 3 things. Yeah, we've got 4 things, because we've got the meteor ore as well. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Yeah. Yeah. So we need to... I'm going to grab that. And in fact, let me just sort this out a little bit. Because those ones are going to be the B space things, and these ones are going to not be the B space things. So we're going to have 1, 2, and 3. Those and that. So we're going to have 1, 2, 3, and 4. Cool. Lock them. And then we're going to have gold, check, tin, check, and copper, check. Nice one. Let's go put that in there. That's all good. We are starting to get some thorium and uranium, which is interesting. Interesting. But we're going to come out like that. That's going to be insert. That's a bit. I could power in. Right. Let's just go coming out from there, like so. Insert. Insert. No. Insert and insert. Right. That's going to be extract, always active, and we want crushed uranium and thorium. Like that and like that. Cool beans. We should be pretty much sorted now. Like that. And now, get rid of that in there. And once I B-space these things up, we are good to go. And in actual fact, I don't think I need to do much else over here. We are good. I can come back here anytime I like and pick up more of this iridium ore. Because I'm getting plenty of it. I don't even need this here. I might take that back. But it's handy just to be able to do that. Right, let's go back to base. And I am aware it is getting quite late, but there's one last thing that I want to do. And it is to make some of these. So the iridium crystals. So this will make 2 of those. So that makes 1, 2, 3 things. Yep. Nearly there. Oh. There we go. Nearly there. And we can upgrade that solar panel. So if I go like that, and then go 1, 2, 3. Let's go get the solar panel in. Really, I'm just doing this because I've got the quest to do the solar panel. The solar panel itself is not important. This will give us 3 and then 6. And we only need 8, but this gives us the heavy duty plate, which is not to be confused with that heavy duty plate, because the two are named the same and look the same. So we'll have to be careful not to mix them up, but I think I only need this heavy duty plate for this particular task. Let's go to a different workbench. Let's go take that solar panel, these, and go around it. Perfect! Gives us another solar panel Mark III and completes that quest. And more power gives us that one. Gives us that. Ooh. And that opens up this. Ooh, interesting. So uses for that. Nether stars. Right, okay, so nether stars we need next for that. But that will have to wait until the next time, everybody. I think that's long enough, and until the next time, have a funs. And I will see you then, hopefully. Bye-bye!